Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. How are we doing today? I was gonna stream like 2 hours ago. And then I got distracted and for like an hour and a half. And then I was like, I was gonna stream 2 hours ago, therefore I would eat after stream. But now that it's been 2 hours, I should probably eat before stream. So I decided to eat before stream. Um, what did everybody have for dinner? What I had was a homemade KFC Famous Bowl. It was very good. I already answered that question. A KFC Famous Bowl, for those that don't know, is mashed potatoes, corn, gravy, chicken bits, and cheese, and it's delicious. We actually don't have a KFC near me anymore. We used to, and then it closed down, and now it's like, I used chicken gravy because that seemed right. Yeah, everybody refresh if I'm delayed for you. I should be okay. The children are biting each other? What's happening there? But yeah, it was chicken because the meat in the dish is chicken, so I was like, this feels right. And what I did was I bought packages of like the powdered gravy mix that you mix with water. And what I did is in like a little ramekin, I um do I use bistro? Is that like, ooh, no, I also don't think that that's at my store because I was in the gravy section and I was actually looking for a a container, but all they had was packets or jars of pre-liquidy gravy. The problem with the liquidy gravy is that I wasn't going to use all of it in the time before it goes bad. Normally, I don't really mind leaving something in my fridge for a while, even if it's like say I open up like an oat milk, right? I open the oat milk, it says use within a week. I don't always use it within a week. And I don't mind as much because it's oat milk and it like when it goes bad, it's not like really that bad. So like and you can tell when it's bad. And so like it's usually not bad after the week. However, with gravy, that was scary for me. I was like, if I don't use it in the 5 days it says to use before it's done, I will feel like this is wrong. So I opted for a packet and I basically just used a little bit of the packet and then folded it up and put it into. I mean, I don't usually advocate for hitting children, but can you put them somewhere? Can you put them somewhere? Um, Hello, Marley. Welcome in. And Panty Goblet. Welcome in, everybody, honestly. Welcome in. Ooh, I just got a message from who? From why? Nope, that's not my password. That's the password. Oh, it's another security training. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm not even gonna work here by the end of the month. Ooh, it's season 3 of my little show. Okay, I will probably do it. Let's see who. Well, our first was Ben. Thank you, Ben, for being first. And then our early owls were Felino, Indy, Wolf, Morgan, aka Chase the Vibes, and then Born. Welcome in. Um, I wanna pick something up, but I'm late because um have you had pizza recently? If not pizza, a sub. Sometimes you can get those from a similar place. So that could extend your picking time. If you're like, oh yeah, either of those sound good, you pick a place that does both, and then you have more time to think of what you want. Or, like Indy said, you could get Chinese food. They paid for lunch. Yay! Okay. A fried rice is always a sleigh. A little chicken finger action from a Chinese place. Amazing. Thai food's really good. Um. Ooh, some kind of chicken. I know you guys have a lot of wing places around. You could go get chicken wings. Chipotle. Mm. But hello, welcome in everybody. Chipotle. It's always Chipotle. Every time I mention Chipotle, when somebody's like, what should I have? And I'm like, Chipotle? They're like, that's the one. Everybody just needs a little nudge to Chipotle and they're on it. Um Indy's getting beat up by children. I never got a notif. Yeah, my notifs have been really weird the last couple of days. That's crazy. What else did Indy say? I was like, I hate this male character in this movie, and she goes, was it you that said you had a dream you dated? And I struggled to remember. My sister helpfully supplied the answer for me. It was Phoebe Bridgers. Oh. Got it. They didn't hit you. They clocked that you were gay. I was confused. I was confused. Hello, love. By clocked, I thought you meant hit you. Clearly, I had different interactions with my siblings than you did. You do. We were aggressive. Aren't we all a little gay? You know, my ex-fiance said that to me. Well, actually, he said that to my friend's parents. Remember how I was telling you about that friend who sent me the unsolicited sex tape of herself and we're no longer friends? Well, we were at her parents' house and I was waiting for her to get there. So, because her family was like my family. Like, we had known each other since we were 9 years old. We were best friends. And, like, her parents were like my parents. So I could just show up whether or not they were there. And so I went there early because I was coming from my cousin's wedding. And we were about to go see the movie A Simple Favor. This is important. Oh, yes, we do have a Baja. We went to see the movie A Simple Favor, and we were talking about how and so then when my friends showed up, they were like, ooh, Blake Lively, ooh, Blake Lively. And then my fiance was like, oh, Anna Kendrick. Anna Kendrick. And then somebody was like, oh, well, like, they're gay. Maybe, like, that's something to do with it. Because my friend, basically all of my female friends tend to be at least a little bit queer, except for I think Marley is like, Marley and Teely are like the only straight people that I know. Straight women, I guess. And so we were just like, they were like, oh, maybe it's because like women who like women like this kind, which is not necessarily true. But like my ex-best friend really liked blondes, so her liking Blake Lively made sense. And then my ex-fiance was like, well, isn't everyone a little bi? And I've been quoting that for like, how many years has it been? I've been quoting that for like 8 years. Like, someone I know once said everyone's a little bi. What is funny after we split up, he was like, "Yeah, actually, I am a little bi," and I was like, "Yeah, I knew that." You didn't have to tell me. I already knew that. I didn't really say it like that because that's a little rude to tell a queer person. Like, I already knew because it's like a big deal to come out. So I didn't say that to him, but in my head, I was like, you know, um, I like that Marley just comes in here and calls Ben farthead. Oh, because he said, "Hey, stinky." Okay, okay. I was like, why are you insulting our friend like that? Beast is popular in Britain, so it'll be in the foreign section. And I've never actually seen a US equivalent. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong places. My store honestly does have um a lot of like our international aisle is like a whole aisle and it has like all kinds of stuff. Like that's where I buy my Maltesers. So it would probably, if they had it, it would be in that specific store in that section. But I feel like it would be one of those things where they like only had the beef one or something like that. But it makes sense that English people would have a good solution for like making small amounts of gravy because they eat gravy on like everything. But yes, so we're gonna be playing we're going oh my gosh, why do I have hiccups? We're going to be playing Minecraft today. I burnt my finger on my hot glue gun because I don't want to be like I forgot that it was hot because I didn't forget that it was hot, but I forgot how hot it was. I love Maltesers. Yes, they're better than Whoppers by like a lot. Um, I can't wait for Fortnite. We're not playing Fortnite, unfortunately. We are playing Minecraft though, and I actually already have it set up and ready to go. All I have to do is click this button. See? I'm all ready and everything. Ooh. You should maybe wear pants while crawling around. That's the same reason they tell you to put your kid in pants when they're crawling. Because they will get rug burn also. That you should listen to that advice as well. I can I confess something to all of you? I've never once in my life played Roblox, not one time, ever. Now that just sounds like you're being masochistic on purpose. Okay, I need to find a place where I can. You deserve that peace. Oh, of never playing. Oh, right. Yeah, you're entertaining the children. That makes sense. That's fair, I think. I think just like while other people were playing Roblox, I've just always been playing Minecraft, like literally the whole time instead. Oh, it's getting to be nighttime, I can tell. The sun, it sets. Hello. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you. I love you. We I did my makeup early this morning and then didn't do anything with my life after that, so I did have a good day. I woke up late. I had a work meeting. Now I'm a contractor, so I'm allowed to sleep in if I want to because I'm a contractor. Um, oh, that's so cute. I will note that. Thank you, Panty, for letting me know. Um, oh, I think you mentioned this or sent it to me or something like that. I've seen it now that you say it. Oh my gosh, so many people said so many things. Okay. Well, Indy has seen K-pop Demon Hunters all the way through already, but I think they're rewatching it with the children. They're a big K-pop Demon Hunters fan. Okay, yeah, you sent it to him last night too. Yeah, he's potentially sleeping right now. Um, I think I never grew out of my ability to rewatch things. And honestly, I'm not actually that upset about that. I love a rewatch. After I watch a movie, I'm like, that's honestly why I don't really like renting movies because I'm like, after I watch this, I will want to watch it 5 more times. Like I'm a child. That's so exciting. Okay, what we want to do is I want to build like a place where I can put my animals. Um, but yes, so today I woke up late and I was um late to my meeting, but it was okay. Well, I wasn't late to the meeting, but I was late to getting ready for the meeting. So I just sat there without my camera on and would just talk occasionally because I was doing my makeup while in the meeting. Then I wanted to work on my portfolio today, which I did a little bit. And then I wanted to, well, then I needed to eat at some point, and I ended up having a homemade KFC famous bowl. Um, which was very good. And then um And now I'm here, kind of. I mean, I talked to Malachi for a bit. Because we talk a lot. And now I'm here. I tried to figure out something else to play on stream, but nothing stuck, as you might be able to tell since we're here currently playing Minecraft. But we decided that I would go on the search for cows. So, I'm gonna do that. Basically all farm animals. I'm gonna go around and try and gather up farm animals. I like on Papa Tom. I like Papa John. It's a feminine. Wait, the little critter in the movie is named Derpy? That's his actual name? Like in the show or in the movie? I'm getting to be that age where I start calling movies shows and vice versa. Y'all know what age I'm talking about. It's actually funny because I went out dancing at the end of June, and my friends basically had that same feeling and moment to the DJ that was like, dude, can you play a song with a fucking beat? And like they even went up to him and were like, hey, could you please play like some more upbeat songs, please? Like, you know, anything. And he basically was like, no, which we kind of put together was like he was playing like a pre-made playlist and he like couldn't deviate from it. Like he was just sitting there. And what's interesting about that is that none of the songs even had like cool transitions between songs where like you could tell he like spent on like a lot of time making like a 3-hour set where like one song goes into another. It was more like he just had a playlist and the songs just would play. And it was really weird. Hello, thank you for that med check and the hydrate. Welcome in. But yeah, it was really bizarre. I'm gonna have to take out this big tree. I know it. I don't want to. So I'm wondering how I should handle this. Part of me wants to raise up. The problem with Minecraft versus, like, I was watching Rosa. Okay, whoa. Do you ever have that moment where you start 5 sentences and don't finish any of them because none of them were actually where you wanted to start? Um, Basically, what I was saying was, I was watching a Rosanna text earlier who was playing Minecraft on the Girly Pop SMP server. And yes, words are hard. And she was building something, and then there was like one block too wide when she went to make the roof, meaning she was gonna have to take out like a whole chunk of the building. Like she was gonna have to rebuild part of it. And she also typically plays Sims and like builds on the Sims. And when something goes wrong in the Sims, it's a lot easier to fix. One, there's back button. And two, you can just like move an entire room to another part of any, like, it's way easier to fix a small error than it is in, or bigger, in Minecraft where you have to like take down and completely rebuild the thing. So basically, what I was going to say is I think that I want to raise up this like baseline area where I'm going to be building stuff. But in order to do that, I need to fill it all in with dirt, which takes a lot of time and resources. Versus like if I was in The Sims, it would be like a click of a button, you know? So like that's what I was comparing the two and how it can be a pain in Minecraft. And how I don't know what I'm doing with this specifically. But I think what I want to do right now is clear out some of these trees. That will help me with this decision, I think. I love having the same interest as my 13-year-old cousin. What, K-pop Demon Hunters and Roblox? No one told me that I was muted. You couldn't have just said that I was muted? Why'd you have to be like that? Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Thanks. What was the last thing you guys heard? I'll repeat it all, but I just don't want to repeat stuff that I don't have to or that you don't want to hear. Hi, Meals. Welcome in. Did you guys hear me talk about my family reunion at all? I didn't. Okay. I can talk about that again. So, my family reunion is tomorrow. And um last year I was yeah, I have my family reunion tomorrow. Oh my god, I've sneezed again. I don't want you guys to see me blow my nose. Anyway, yes, family reunions are real. And oh yeah, I burned my finger on my hot glue gun. Actually, it wasn't even on the hot glue gun. It was on hot glue itself. They are, yes. We have one every year. It's the first Saturday of August every year. Therefore, there is always cake because mine and my great aunt have the same birthday. So the cake is for her, and then they're just like, also Britain's birthday, happy birthday, which I don't mind. I've always shared, I mean, obviously I've always shared my birthday with her, and I kind of like that the attention's not on me. Yeah. So it's every year, and it's my dad's side of the family. He is uninvited because he is a bad person. But it's the rest of the family. Um, and so something something reunion. Oh yeah, last year I was briefly talking to my uncle about Twitch because um he was like, "Oh yeah, my son, my little cousin, is on Twitch, but like I don't really like that he's on Twitch because like I have a hard time like under like knowing what he's watching on there." And he's 12. He was 11 last year. Um so I was like, yeah, I wouldn't want him around either. Like I love him, don't get me wrong. He's a cool dude, but I would ban him immediately if I knew he was watching my streams because kids don't belong there. Um and he's like, yeah, no, totally. But the thing is my little cousin's um it would actually be really funny if he found Malachi somehow. But I think that he's watching like the big Fortnite streamers or whatever, whoever, like, I don't know. The people with, like, millions of followers, that kind of thing. I have been your little cousin this whole time. That would be so funny, but also not possible. I would know. But yeah, so he's like, yeah, oh, it's a doggy. Hi, dog. Hello. So he's like, yeah, his mom is like letting him watch, and like I don't really have a lot of say after she says yes, because like that's what my little cousin wants to wants to do. So if the mom says yes, he's gonna just let the mom, like, he's just gonna go with what the mom says, you know. And you don't give off my little boy cousin's vibes at all. Like, like, I would actually believe that Loaf was my little cousin before I believed that Indy was my little cousin. So anyway. I stand by what I said. So anyway, so we were talking about it, but when I was at my reunion, I had only been streaming for 2 weeks at that point. Like, I've been on Twitch, so I could speak to it still with like insight into the topic. But why does that make so much sense? Right? So I was like speaking to it more in the way of like as another viewer, because when I was talking to him and having this conversation, I wasn't even an affiliate yet. I didn't know any of you. I didn't even have 50 followers yet when I was having this conversation. So now I'm going to this reunion knowing, like, now in a completely different position than I was last year. And now I'm like, do I talk about Twitch with these people? Or nah, you know? Well, I wouldn't say I'm a big streamer, but bigger than I was last time. You're famous to me. No, Indy. That's very sweet of you, but that's not true at all. And Loaf, I feel like you kind of like being called a crumb. Maybe you're into that. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, so like, it's just that regardless of being still a very small streamer, I still like have a different perspective than I did last year. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to being partner, but I would need to have a significantly higher viewership than I have now. So, tell your friends if you want me to be partner. We have to get more people in here. It is Friday. There were actually a few different things being released today, slash, like, announced today, I think. I'll buy the bots. No, no, please don't. Please don't. I just like that there are people that I can, uh, like, talk to. That, like, people come here and I can hang out with you guys. Wait, did she end up releasing everything? No, just the one. Okay. Okay. Oh no, they're all out. It just was only showing me the one. Oh, amazing. Okay. I'm so excited. We're queuing Discovery Channel right now. And for somebody to fumble Haley Williams just seems like a real big L to me, dog, you know? Yeah, that indeed, that's how I view streaming too. I like my stream, I want it just to feel like we're like hanging out on like a FaceTime or like at a slumber party and we're like playing little games or doing little crafts or like both working like parallel play. Like that's how I want my streams to feel. And I think that most of the people that I've talked to that have, oh, they're playing with sparklers. So cute. There's kids playing with sparklers. Yeah, I love parallel play. Yeah. Um, I believe that, Indy. I feel like I know children and I can kind of imagine. Also, these animals are so loud. Stop it. Can I turn them down? I love Iris. Cutie's clown. Um, persona, Iris. I love her. I told my dad about streaming and he was chill with it. I'm glad. See, that's the thing. I think that really what parents want is honesty from their children. How big is your... Honestly, like, I've streamed for like 7 hours at once. Like, there are times when the clown moth... It's so cute. I love it. I love how grumpy it is. Um, but yeah, I would say like I sometimes if I'm gonna be doing a longer stream, it needs to be like a co-working one or like a chill game where I like kind of stop talking for like a few minutes here and there because I just sort of run out of things to say. But then it comes back, you know. But again, it's like I'm on a FaceTime with my friends. So I would say it's pretty big. Pretty big battery. I'm so excited about this song. Only true Bryn fans will know why I'm so excited about this song. I'm kind of joking. I don't have fans, but well, once you put Disappearing Man, I was like, "Oh my God, they're out." And I went immediately over there. I don't have fans. No. We're called gay people. He's my boyfriend. That doesn't count. Well, because this is not Bad Touch. It's like just featuring that line from Bad Touch, which as if you basically what I was joking about is that like I love the song Bad Touch by the Bloodhound Gang, and it's kind of a niche song that like middle schoolers that were in middle school from like 2007 to 2009 would really like 2006 to 2008 kind of vibes, which I was. And big fan. And at my 1K celebration, I did karaoke to Bad Touch by Bloodhound Gang. So when I saw that Hayley Williams was releasing a song called Discovery Channel, I was like, "You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals," you know? And I was like, wait, I need to pause this for a second because this is also an amazing song. So I was like, I need this better be what I think it is. And I played it and it was. And I can't even tell you how excited I was. But at the same time, I also felt immediately very hipster about it because I'm like, now everybody's gonna be like thinking that they loved Bad Touch. And I definitely feel like I was a bigger Bad Touch fan before this song came out. So, like, I need to work through that like a grown up and I'm working on it. But I do feel a little bit hipster for that song because of that. So yeah, that's the lore behind me being interested in Discovery Channel by Hayley Williams. Also though, I wanted to restart the song because it's so good. Not this one. The next one. This one. This might be my favorite song so far that I've heard off the album. also think that this proves that Taylor is over, and also that Paramore is probably dead, completely dead, dead in the ground, dead. So I would not be expecting any more Paramore, maybe ever again. Just if anybody was thinking that they might get Paramore again, it's probably dead. Hello, Blue. Welcome in. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I have a family reunion tomorrow, so gonna be going to that. Yeah. No one's gonna love me like you did. Probably right. Someone's gonna love me different. No one's gonna love me like you did. Be right. Where the fuck the album? So why is it all singles? Because she's Hayley Williams, and I think she likes to make our lives difficult. But you know what? She's allowed because she's Hayley Williams. So I think wait, we're gonna go back for a second, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna queue up the songs. So we're gonna listen to them all. We've already listened to 3 of them. Kill Me seems fun. I also love the black and white with the yellow accents for all of the covers. Like, amazing. I'm honestly just glad they're on Spotify at this point because they were on her website and then she deleted them from the website. So that was sad. And okay, we have them all queued up. So we have Blood Bros, Brotherly Love, Dream Girl in Shibuya, Gloom, Hard, I Won't Quit You, Ego Death at a Bachelorette Party, which seems like a jam, Ice in My OJ, Kill Me, Martazapine, I don't know how to say that, Negative Self-Talk, True Believer, Whim, and don't make me say the last one. Let Me Live. I'm dyslexic. Also, Loaf, I was talking to Malachi about this earlier, but you spell a lot of things wrong on purpose, and it can be really hard for me to read your messages. So give me a break, okay? I feel like you're picking on me on purpose now. Where's my... Where is it? Where did I put it? I guess we're gonna put the obsidian in here. Do you want a screenshot of the messages from the group chat earlier? It's like every message. I'm not. It's fine. We're leaving it. I'm letting it die. It's okay. I'm not actually mad, but I do think that it's hard to read sometimes. No, you're okay. I just thought it was funny. Because even Malachi was like, oh, I didn't even think about the fact that that might be difficult for you. What scares you? Okay, we need another... True. And you know, I let them. I let them. Everybody, it's fine. Your water broke? Well, that's not good. In actual birthing situations, your water can heal itself. If it doesn't, though, you run into issues with infection. If you wanted a little if you wanted a little anatomy lesson. The thing is I feel like I can have rhythm until I start thinking about the fact that I might have rhythm in something, and then I get too in my head about it and mess it up. Does that happen to anybody else? Um, this album is crazy. Oh my god, I might crash out. Wait. Oh. Was it good? Was it good ice cream? Or was it ice cream you've already had and it was really cute that he wanted you to try it? Oh. It's cute that you guys have an ice cream truck because, like, that's like such a cute little childhood experience. Oh, yeah. I feel like this, like, I don't know what you would call that, like, the beat or the something is very, like, 90s feeling of this song. It's like giving 90s alternative. Hello, G. Welcome in. We're listening to the new Hayley Williams album, and I'm trying not to crash out. I'm quiet because we're listening to the new Hayley Williams album. My VOD's gonna be so quiet. But if somebody plays the songs according to what it says on the thing, they could see my reactions because this is crazy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is rough. This is rough. This is big rough. Yeah. Oh, I fucking love Hayley Williams. The reason I'm crashing out is because I feel like I like feel like I understand where she's coming from with like I'm relating to the music and it's making me want to crash out a little bit. Um and I'm like and I also kind of want to be like, "Girl, let's go get a drink because this seems rough." Oh yeah, Paramore is so dead. Oh, they're not dead because they're bad. They're dead because socially there's I don't think there's any coming back from this. Wait, are you saying that you've not listened to any Paramore except for their last album? Which is actually not true because there are tons of Paramore songs on this playlist that are not actually even on their last album. But yeah, that's fair. Um, yeah, so basically, um, Hayley dated one of the people in the band when they were really young. Then they broke up and it like almost destroyed the band. Then the band got back together with like not him in it. And then at one point she got married. And after she got divorced, she released some solo stuff, which was great. Different than this solo stuff though. And then Paramore released a couple more albums. And then she started dating another one of the members of Paramore. And this solo album basically all but proves that they are not together anymore and that it was a mess and that Paramore is probably not coming back because that would be insane. Hello, Malachi. We're listening to the new Hayley Williams album and it's a mess. honestly should make you a special auto shout out at this point, since we're dating. He was taking a little nap. Leave him alone. Bryce, you weren't even in here until just now. I'm so excited about TwitchCon. I can't wait to meet all my friends. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm thinking of taking down this mountain over here. One, it will give me more dirt to fill in the rest of the area. And two, it will um and two, it will then also give me more area to work with. Can you know what? Do you think I can launch a class action lawsuit against Haley Williams for emotional damage? I think some kind of village. Yeah. I just need to take a second away from the music for a second. Okay. Okay. We're gonna listen to it again. It's fine. You know what my brother said to me the other day? He, when referring to the last, like, in regards to my recent relationship history, I should say, he went, "This is the most sister shit she's ever done," meaning talking about my younger sister. Let's call her Allie. This is the most Allie shit she's ever done. And I was like, excuse me. That's crazy. Wait, what did you say the other day? That Indy's a bad babysitter? Or that I'm acting like my little sister? Because both could be true. Ah, yes. Yeah. Something that people might not know about me, which I feel like is is difficult to not know about me, but I'm very close with my siblings. I spend every Thursday night with my brother for like 3 or 4 hours, and I talk to my sister every day. I'm very close with my siblings. But they don't have to roast me like that. Seems rude, but okay. Why he look like that? That's crazy. That's crazy, Indy. To be fair, he does kind of look like an asshole. Right? Am I the only one that thinks that? Like, he looks like he'd be kind of mean. Like, I would not want to be friends with him. When y'all are clearing areas in Minecraft, what's your, like, ideal way of doing it? I tend to go at an angle. Like, I like to do, like, a little angle action to clear. But I know some people like to go, like, back and forth, like, in a line. But I personally feel like this gives me more freedom to do more faster, because I feel like when I try and go in a row, I get, like, tripped up like this. And I get, like, stuck. And maybe it's just, like, mental that it feels like I'm making more progress faster because of how it looks, but, like, I don't know, I feel like it's faster. I mean, is that not how is that different than me streaming tomorrow morning and then going to my family reunion in the afternoon? That seems like the same thing to me. What am I working on? I'm clearing this hill to fill in this area to make it more flat. And then I'm gonna find some cows. That's the plan. How long? Okay, I've only been streaming for an hour and a half. That's the plan. And right now we're listening to Hayley Williams' new album. So I'm a little quiet because I'm listening to the words. And trying not to crash the fuck out. Crash out, crash out. I did for a second earlier. I was like, wait, no, wait. This is bad. Dream Girl and Shibuya? Wasn't prepared. I wasn't ready. I'm actually surprised at how much of this hill is dirt. Because you know how normally you go to take down a hill and, like, you get down, like, 3 layers, like here, and then it's, like, stone? But this has been mostly dirt. Right? So weird. Ooh, the view is so much better now that I'm taking down this hill. Okay. Slay. We are fishing and it's all mud. And I'm living my nightmares right now. Wait. Wait, like you're fishing like you're outside right now? Like you're outside and you have my stream playing? Is that what you're saying? I'm so sorry. Are there lots of bugs? I feel like there would be lots of bugs. Oh, interesting. Have you caught anything? There it is. We found it. Oh, you haven't even made it to the fishing spot yet because it's too muddy. Jeez. Do you have like waders? Or are you like in just regular shoes? You're in flip-flops. Okay. That's gonna go well. Oh no, Titus is knee-deep in the mud. Oh no. That's gonna get all in your car. Then it's gonna get all in your house. And I know that it takes forever to, like, wash him because his fur is so thick. Everybody pray for Marley. I do bad things to good people. I'm so sorry, Marley. For those that don't know, Titus is a big, giant husky. A husky Akita mix, actually. Or a husky Malamute mix. Therefore, he's giant and very fluffy. So if he gets dirty, it's actually kind of a big deal. Well, if Final Fantasy X Titus was a Husky Malamute mix, yeah. Oh, yes. I think so. Or actually, I think it's Titus like T. It's like Titus. So not like Titus. Oh god, I have so much to clear. Why did my stream just put my chat back to when Rum came in? Oh, I'm sorry. I always want to pet all the huskies, yes. True. I think somebody's lighting off fireworks. I'm in the bathroom. Welcome to the bathroom, Indy. Oh, I think this is the last one. Yes. That was the whole new Haley Williams album. Let's check out these cat pictures. Oh no. No. Also, it's so bright where you are still. It's like dark, dark here. And you're only an hour behind me, so that's crazy. Aw, Penelope is so cute. And Tiger. So cute. Mm. Now it's daytime. Okay, let's take a look. I mean, we're doing some good damage on this hill for sure. I just need like a good flat space to put the cows, you know? Don't put me back in. I'll do it again. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's night? What'd y'all have for dinner? I know that was multiple questions, but I think you all can handle it. Handy, how often do you have to clean your computer since you have cats? Is it a lot? Should you eat something again? Ooh, a strawberry milkshake. That sounds good. I was thinking about what I might have for dessert, but honestly, I'm like, I don't know if I want dessert. Which I feel like really proves that I was very snacky at the beginning. She's a little ball on my wifey's PC. Is it because it's warm? Is she balled up on it because it's warm? Cute. Tell your wife I said hi. I know I would love to see a wifey goblin stream. I never realized that Marley is like the way that Stream Together works. Marley doesn't have like the same filters on my mic that I do, so y'all can hear everything that like you can't hear on mine, on hers. And I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that that was the case. And we've been streaming together for a long time, so I can only imagine the random outside sounds you guys have been hearing. Or the fan sounds. Or any number of things. I only think of it now because like a emergency vehicle just went by and I look and it's not picking up on my mic. But Marley kept being like, "Do you live in like a high crime area?" It's not really. It's just that I live right on the main, like, the main intersection where you have to go through there to get to the rest of the town. Welcome in, Sun Guy. How are you? Yeah, I'm trying to take down this hill. It was bigger than this, but now it's now we've taken it down a couple notches. That's the thing about Minecraft is like when you want to take down a hill, you actually have to take down the whole thing block by block. I'm also it's happy that it's Friday, although tomorrow is going to be a big day for me, so my day's been going pretty good. I overslept and then put my makeup on during my meeting. And then um And then what did I do? Yeah, I did. I did need it. And then I worked on my portfolio. Oh, I updated my boss slash my coworker about some stuff. So basically this lady at work, she's been sneaking in extra assets into the brief and not mentioning it in our weekly meetings about these projects. Not one time has she been like, I'm adding more things into this brief. But every week there's more shit added into the brief. Or not every week, but every month there's more shit. So like it used to be that there were 4 static assets and 2 videos, but in double that because it's in both sizes for like 1080 by 1080 and then 1920 by 1080. And so in total, that used to be 12 assets, right? Yeah. But over the last couple of months, she's added 2 more designs and a video, and it's gotten to the point where now we're double that. So it used to be 12, now it's 24 assets. And it's rivaling our other big asset ask every month, which is 28 assets, because it has more videos. Not asking or saying anything. Yeah, exactly. So I told my boss, I'm like, it's not that bad right now because I am training this girl to take my job. So I'm like, right now that we're splitting it, it isn't that bad. But when I leave, she's gonna be left with this inflated workload that was never like accounted for in how much work that we're like needing or doing or whatever. So yeah, it's a whole thing. But I'm like, just so you know, this is happening. Um, yeah. And then I sent a big uh list of things to that other girl that's replacing me, being like, hey, just so you know, this is what I need you to do this month. Um, which is the video assets. She's more trained in video than me, so I'm like, I'll do the static assets if you do the video ones, and there's less of them. So I think that's a pretty good division of the labor. And that way I don't have to make any videos. So that's nice. Um, and I set up all my files, but I'm not gonna work on them until like next week. So then I worked on my portfolio a little bit because like I said, I'm not gonna be working at this company anymore. So I need to update my portfolio so that I can get another job, so that I can keep paying my bills. And, you know, going to see like my boyfriend who lives really far away. And going to TwitchCon. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, I think it'll be okay. I still have faith that it'll be okay. The lady that I think made the decision not to rehire me, was messaged me today and was like, hey, was thinking about you, and wondering like if how you're doing and if you found anything yet. And I'm like, no, but thanks for thinking about me, I guess. Yeah. So that was like, annoying. Yes, exactly. I wouldn't say anything like that, obviously. I'm trying to leave with like a very uh leave on a very good note because in business you just generally don't want to burn bridges because you don't know really who knows who. Right. And I don't need to be I don't need to get a bad reputation. I think one of the things I have going for me is that I'm like basically a personality hire anyway. So I can't maintain my personality hire status if I'm a bitch about it. So, right, exactly. Having references is like, and networking in general is like so important in the world that we live in. Like even here on Twitch, networking is a giant part of building a community and like um you like can't be successful if you don't network. Um that's just sort of the way that it is. And it's the same in business as well. So, what do you, what is like your field of work? You say you work with engineers. Are you also an engineer, or do you do something in relation to the engineers? Speaking of networking, I'm a graphic designer, if you were wondering. Oh, okay. Does that mean that you do like, well, in my head, that means that you would do testing. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's kind of cool. That, yeah, honestly, some fields are really so niche that it's like kind of hard to move up. Like, honestly, I feel similarly about design because when you move up, you're actually moving into a different kind of job altogether. Like, you're not just moving into a more advanced role doing the same kind of stuff. You're doing something like almost completely different to move up because all of the different fields are really niche. Um, so like it's really hard in companies that are built on this like promotion equals pay raise structure when like you don't when you're the thing that you do doesn't really elicit promotions in the same way. Um And I would think that your field might be kind of similar in that way. Yeah. And then it's like, where do you expect to go from there? Like, what is other than senior fitness engineer technician, you know what I mean? Or like, what do the steps in that even look like? And then typically your company has never had somebody in that position before because they haven't needed to promote people. So it's like, where do you go? Like, I have been kind of stuck in this like weird junior design, production design spiral because even though I've been a designer for 10 years now, I haven't had a role where I am like a art director or something like that. So it's like, where do I go? What do I do? Like, they want like somebody with experience in that thing, but to get that, like basically I would have to get into that role within a company I'm already a part of to then go and find a job in that role somewhere else. So I can hopefully move to senior. Yeah. How do we move up? It's crazy. Yeah. Literally, you have to move out of the thing you're doing into something else to move up in like if your industry is niche enough. Like, sorry, not all of us are just like, it seems to be that way with anybody who does like the actual work. Because then like all of the other types that have like these advanced promotional structures are all like agents and like managers and like things that kind of are just like moving things around and like telling other people what to do. Um it's entry level, but you need, yeah, it's stupid and a mess. But I understand your pain. But that's also why networking is so important. Yes. But then they'd have no one to do the actual work, and then they'd be screwed. They don't want to do that. They know that they'd have no one to do the work if they put us in like the management roles. Even my boss right now became a manager, but they were basically like, no, we like still need you to do the work anyway. So like she isn't even like full manager. She's like manager and worker. Yeah. And it also sucks, like I am in a position where I'm a contractor. They don't reckon so they don't pay me for it either. Yeah. I'm in a position where I'm a contractor and as a contractor um at this company, obviously I don't even have PTO. I don't have insurance. I am just um like there and I get paid for the hours that I work. Um but every time that I have this meeting with this, our like money driving department that I focus on working for, they're like, oh my gosh, we've generated like twice as many assets as we did last year in half the time. And we just hit our third month in a row at record breaking uh numbers for blah blah blah. Like I don't want to share too much because I don't want to give it away. But and I'm sitting here like, and they're like, oh, and we've saved the company like hundreds of thousands of dollars by not hiring like an agency to do it. When really it's just now me doing it by myself. And I'm just like, this fucking sucks. This sucks. And then my contract doesn't even get extended. So now I'm sitting there like, well, this kind of sucks for you guys because I'm leaving. So bye. Y'all have jobs, right? I mean, seriously. Not really. My job ends in like 26 days. So only kind of do I have a job. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. I don't mind venting about job stuff. I think that's great. Yeah. I've been laid off from full-time. Yeah. I have another friend who's a designer who was working, like a graphic designer, working within the game industry and has also been laid off since probably around that same time. What part of, like, what's your specialty, I guess? Like, what do you do for work? G. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. And like the company is like, yay, we have so much money and it's amazing and there's money now and like we're saving so much money and it's like you could literally just like give me a tiny little portion of that and it would make my life so much easier. But instead you're just like going to hoard it for yourselves. All of it. The whole thing. Okay. But yeah, I was working full-time design, um, and I got laid off in April of 24. And I got a contract position last August, and now I have been there for a year. And there's a policy where basically, if you don't, like, if you can't be in office, um, they won't continue your contract more than a year. So I will not be, um, continuing to work there because I don't live anywhere near there. Oh, okay, yeah. We're going to be pausing this conversation for ads. Asking easy questions of how work in school. Trying to be cool about it. Cool about it. Remember, it's impossible to pass your test. Try to get it back. Okay, I think everybody's out of ads now. I put a pause on the conversation so that we could get out of ads because um we will make it work. I know we will. Thank you for the conversation. It was very lovely to have you. I hope that you have a wonderful night with your company. Um and tell Abigailian that I said hi. But gee, if you're still here, that sucks so much because it sucks when you're doing something you love and then you like can't do it anymore. Like I'm always afraid every time I lose my job, which sounds horrible to say every time I lose my job, but that's the nature of the workforce. I love that you use Partygator. Um, but that's just the nature of the workforce these days. I'm always worried that like I won't be able to do design anymore. That makes me so sad, the thought of not being able to do it anymore. And then the other question of, well, what do I do now? What do I do instead? Work at the bank? And that makes me want to have a crisis. Um, and then it's like, what do you do? What do you do? I would love to start my own business, but I just don't know how I would go about doing it. I talk about it all the time. I feel like my skills are not necessarily that of a full business. They're of a portion of a business. And like I would say I have like the people skills to lead in a business, but my actual like on the ground skills are in design, and I don't think that that's like a fully formed idea of a business. Um so have not gotten into that yet. Um but yeah, it's really rough here. So yeah, I got laid off in April 2024, and then for 4 months I was unemployed, and after 3 months of unemployment I started streaming, and now I've been streaming for a whole year. And then at the end of August of last year my um I got my contract that I have now, and it started as part-time, and then I worked my way into a full-time contract. And now my contract is ending. And although, like, I was able to pay my bills for a year, now I need another job. So I'm trying to sort that out. Honestly, we've made quick work of this hill, if I'm gonna be so for real. We're getting everyone hired, I agree. How's your evening going, Malachi? What are you up to? You finally got it open at least. Was just listening to the sounds of Minecraft. And Bonnie Bear, apparently. And me. What were you saying? I was saying that I was laid off last April. So not this past April, but the April before. And then I was unemployed for about 3 months. Then I started streaming. Obviously, we all know that streaming is not incredibly lucrative, no matter how much people think that it might be. And about a month after I started streaming, I got the job that I have now, but it was a part-time contract turned full-time contract. Still a contract though, so my contract is ending at the end of August and I will be unemployed again. I'm a graphic designer, so it's tough out here. It's tough out here. And it's also just like hard when you I think what I was saying to you specifically was it's really hard when you love what you do and then you feel like you can't do that anymore. Like for me, hello Midnight. For me, I am a designer and I have this fear every time that I have some issue with my employment, like, you know, being laid off or contracts ending, that I won't be able to be a designer anymore. And then what else do I do? Do I go work at the bank? What do I do if not design? And even then, that wouldn't pay my bills. I would have to. I mean, honestly, it's just like difficult to think about because it's just so bad. It would be so bad. So, ideally, we wouldn't have to do that stuff. You mean Sengai? Sengai was here, but he left because he has friends. He has other friends. Cool new friends, if you will. Honestly, I can't say I haven't thought about it. I honestly think that men have a larger opportunity in that area than they think that they do. Because the market is not as flooded. But sorry. I'm being so for real with y'all. I'm signing up. I mean, I'm kind of like, I'm serious. I do think that like the market is less flooded, so you have a different opportunity than if I were to try. Well, you definitely shouldn't be doing that. Don't do that. I mean, I know you don't do that. Well, I would hope you don't do that. Don't do that. Yes, you should charge. Then there is consent and exchange of goods. It's a win-win. I don't know if boys actually do that, but girls do. Girls do that. Now, I'm not talking about my one friend that sent me an unsolicited sex tape. I'm talking about consensual, hey, does this look good type situation. Slay? If if you're into that, slay. I forgot that that existed. Sweetie! Hello, Bobcat. You are a sweetie. I also forgot that I made it say Slay Queen, which is crazy. Why am I like this? I was in the place I am in the place I wanna be, but I've been stopping time and over and under and over. Why did I leave this one piece right here? That's weird. Okay. Should be quiet. Cause it knows the truth. I feel like I always get to this point where I'm like 90% done with clearing out the mountain, and then I'm like, I'm kind of sick of clearing out this mountain. Do y'all ever get to that point? You're like, yeah, I'm actually kind of done with this. Can we be done? How's your day today, Bobcat? Can y'all believe that I've been streaming for 30 days in a row? Not yet. Close, though. I'm on day 26. Work is dead as fuck. Well, I mean, at least you get to chill, right? Isn't it late for you? Isn't it like... Is it like 1 in the morning for you? It's 3 Go to bed. Go to bed. You're not my real mom. Oh my god, there's so much dirt. There's so much cobble. There's so much everything. What should I have for dessert? I love a little sweet treat. Is anyone cool streaming right now? Who's all streaming? Yeah, I didn't mean me. Guys. Oh my gosh, I have so many things in here. Can I put these in here? Nope. Okay. Nope. Can't do that. Put that in there. We're gonna go bring all this stuff back, and then we're gonna make another trip, and then hopefully we'll be close to clearing off this mountain. only taken me like 3 hours. The problem with streaming Minecraft is that I actually realize how long things take. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Nope. Okay, well. I'm gonna move some of this stuff into here that I don't really need but don't want to put away. I had some really weird dreams. Like, there was at one point I was, like, on a beach. Ooh, my sister's calling. 1 second. Sorry about that. My sister called, and while we were on the phone, I put my hair in hair pigtails, and now we're here. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're so back. I wish there was like a way where I could like rapidly dump all of this out. But yeah, my sister called. She's my sister as usual, so she's, I don't know, up to something. But she did tell me that there was a dispensary that was closer to my house than the other one that I go to. Like now, instead of having to go to one that is, um, siblinging continues, yes. Instead of having to go to one that's 30 minutes away, I can now go to one that's like 10 minutes away, which is kind of nice. I will miss my people at the other one, but I won't miss driving an hour out of my way. Oh, the music has stopped. I'm so sorry. Is that working? Oh, what? Wait, was the music not? Was the music only stopped for me? Wait, why can't I hear anything? Did my headphones die? Why won't it connect? Well, I guess I won't hear the music anymore. Everybody let me know if the music dies, because I won't be able to tell. Yay! I was kind of worried a little bit because, um, You're only an hour behind me, and like it's like dark, dark here. Even when you were sending those messages, it was like dark, dark outside. So I'm like, it's going to get dark there like really soon. Like I feel like maybe you guys should maybe try to not be out in the mud with things. Yeah, I got in the car before dark. Okay, good, 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 good. Because I'm like, I feel like this is questionable behavior. Oh, okay. He just likes doing that. That's like his thing. So is he still out there? Or are you just leaving him there? Yeah, with his friend. Okay, good, good. I'm glad he's not alone. They got a car. Okay, cool. I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I can't hear the music anymore because my headphone isn't working and I don't know why. And I can't figure it out. Um oh, I think that worked. Yeah, that worked. Okay, great. Perfect. Ooh, that was annoying. Because I couldn't even hear the game. Like I couldn't hear anything, which is like a little disorienting, as Marley knows, because we will restart the whole game if something happens with her headphones. I'm kind of nervous about tomorrow, y'all. I love my family, I really do, but like, have you ever been in a room with 50 of them before? That you're like your family in ways? Like, what do you mean? Um, well, like, you've met my mom and my sister, and I feel like I'm like my mom and my sister, but I don't think that I'm like, and I would say that I'm like my grandma, especially my dad's mom. I would say that, like, and I'm pretty like my one that's in the chat too, my mom's mom. But like, as far as my extended family goes, I would not say that I'm a lot like them. Um, yeah, yeah. Like I think that I used up all of my similarity um like juice on my sister, my mom, and my grandmothers. Like I'm just like them. You missed it earlier, Malachi. I was telling chat how my brother last night was like, this is the most fucking like little sister shit that you've ever done to me. I mean, using my sister's name, but like I'm not gonna say her name. But like He's like, this is the most shit you've ever done. It's like, excuse you? Rude. A lot of people, when they talk to me and my sister, or me and my mom, or God forbid, all three of us at the same time, they're like, oh my God, there are three of you. Hearing you talk about each other is so funny. Yeah, like people are like, how is this even possible? Because we have all of like so many of the same mannerisms and like ways of speaking and sense of humor. I can't wait to show my entire family pictures of you. I would be like, this is my boyfriend. How cute. Which means I will have to talk about Twitch. So I guess that removes my ability to not talk about Twitch. Oops. Well, because earlier I was talking to chat, I was like, oh yeah, like last year my uncle and I had a conversation about Twitch because his son, who is like 10, 11-ish, was like on it, and well, they don't know about the clown thing either. They don't know about that. Um, and so they were um what was I saying? Oh yeah, so we talked a little bit about it. But even talking to my uncle last year, I was just like, "Oh yeah, I've recently started streaming on there, but like I'm really small. I hadn't even hit affiliate yet. It was literally 2 days before I hit affiliate. So I did not have the experience with Twitch that I have now. I hadn't even been accepted into Fauna. I hadn't met Marley yet, I don't think. Or maybe I just barely met Marley. Hi Wallet, welcome in. Um, so like I was just like not where I am with Twitch. So then I'm like, do I now go tell my whole family about Twitch? Is that something that I do? Um, and I was like, I don't know. I was toying with the idea of not talking about it. However, if I if I bring up Malachi, which I will, there's no way I'm not going to. Um, I just got it. You're so cool. Yeah, there's no way I'm not going to bring up Malachi. Then they're gonna be like, well, how did you meet? Then I'm gonna have to explain it. Because also him, like, I could be like, oh, we met online, which kind of is like a normal response. But then if I'm like, yeah, he lives in Texas, they're gonna be like, well, how did that work? One's a little, it's not parasocial if it's equal. Parasocial, by definition, is an unbalanced relationship. Is our relationship unbalanced? Loaf, you're already in there, aren't you? Yeah, I still wouldn't have considered our relationship parasocial because I considered you my friend, like, immediately. Because we have, like, a million mutual friends. We did it, y'all. We took down the hill. It only took 2.5 hours. Now to make this all grass. Are you saying that to Loaf? This is my last Friday stream for a while, y'all. I just realized. It's our last Friday together for a little while. Salami. I know, I won't be on every day anymore. Just 4 days a week. Just more than half the days. It is kind of funny that I went immediately from like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go on like a reduced schedule from 5 days a week to 4. Um, to then being like, you know what I'm gonna do instead? I'm gonna stream every single day for a whole month. I should just stream every day? Y'all, I can't stream every day. People are sick of me. Y'all, the people here left are the stragglers. People are so sick of me. I'll think about it. Everybody that's not here is sick of me. I'm keeping track of who isn't here. To be fair, I would be sick of me too. Just so we're all clear, I'm not holding that against them. I'm not mad. I'm so, so, so not mad. Um, I would also be sick of me. The fact that you guys are still here, actually. Maybe you should get that checked. I can't believe I've streamed 1,000 hours in a year. That's crazy. That's really sweet. I don't want to cry. That's more than 900, I know. There's an achievement on the back end of Twitch. If you get 1,000 hours, and I have achieved it. I got the achievement. Thanks. Favorite song. I like that I spent so long trying to build a place for the cows to go that we never went and found any cows. I thought that I was stronger. Don't need to try. What's my favorite cereal? I really like Kix cereal. That's like the one that comes to mind if somebody's like, what's your favorite cereal? I also like Cinnamon Life. Hello, Star. Welcome in. We're talking about our favorite cereal. What's you? Raisin Bran. That's cute. I also like, I like the texture of both Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles. But they're so sugary that they leave kind of like a film on my on your mouth when you eat them. So like I tend to not eat them, but I have a box of Lucky Charms. Oh, I also like I really like cereal. I'm a big cereal girly. What was the last one? Um Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles. Oh, yeah, Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I will still eat them, but I just don't tend to buy them on my like just because of that. But I really do like cereal. Maybe I'll have cereal for dessert, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, that sounds good. Rip Paramore. dismantled rum that I have been having people. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love that. It's a great emo. You know, you can like get you can get Twitch to make an emote, a universal emote if you get enough votes in the community space. What is it called? The community voice thing. Basically like the help forum. That's how Hero Carrie got her Twith global emo. Wait, I have returned home from being the worst babysitter ever, never trusting with your kid. What happened? I feel like it went fine. I feel like you were just a regular babysitter. No one's expecting you to be like super nanny or anything like that. I mean, I think that's fine. They do not pay me. Oh, yeah. Then I wouldn't worry about it. Really, they just need somebody to keep their kid alive, it sounds like, and you did that. So I would say that you did your job. I mean, the kid was alive when you left, right? Yes, all three were alive when we left. Okay, great. Then you're fine. Try to stay away. Take one last breath of faith. To wait for you. Look at that. Look at how flat that is. Look at that. I did that. There used to be a mountain there. Well, okay, a hill. There used to be a hill there. And there were trees there. Look what I did. It looks, see, it also looks natural, I think, in the way that, like, I also made sure to even out the edge of the other hill. Yep. I am the sole cause of climate change. For sure. I will be putting back trees, but in, selective foresting. That's a real thing. It actually is. Um, I'm also gonna make a lake out of this waterfall. There will be a lake right here. It'll be very pretty and cute. Hello. Hello, Peach. This would make a great parking spot. It's crazy. Oh. But I'm gonna put cows here. For now. For now. We're gonna put cows here for now. They're not gonna live there forever, but I needed a flat place to put livestock while I sorted out the rest of what's happening. Cows? Why would there be an exclamation point cows? A cow? Indy, are you good? I will say W to things, but only if I know that Loaf is gonna read it. I haven't transitioned into using it in my regular verbiage. Oh, I guess I don't need these. Do I need to hide the cows and lakes from the roads? Yes. I'm not sure about that. It's fair, maybe? I don't know. That's making a really big assumption that Indy eats breakfast. We don't have any carrots. Okay. So, what that means. We also would like some seeds. But we don't have carrots. I think those are the three things, right? Carrots, seeds, and wheat are what we like will attract all of the basic wildlife with. I think. I love the saxophone in this song. It's so good. I agree. I agree. I love saxophone. It's one of my favorite instruments. Up there with violin and piano. Saxophone is like, it might even be my favorite. And then like violin and piano are tied for second. I love it so much. I love you. Did you enjoy watching me spill water on my extension cord? Oh no, I love saxophone. I also heard that Tunga can play the saxophone, and I was like, Tunga, what? That's what I heard. I haven't confirmed it with her yet, but I heard that. That's what I heard. I just want to listen to her play saxophone all the time, if that's true. I want so. It's not. Are all of the no? Okay, this one is slightly. Just this middle one is slightly bigger. Okay, that's where I'll put the cows then. Nay, I miss her too. I miss her so much. Girl to dance. Just okay, we're gonna sleep and then we're gonna go find at least one cow. I swear to God. Earn a second guess. But I guess that I will be miserable at this. Hope that find in every single way. Happy birthday, Mom! Thank you! I appreciate you. Look at that. Look at those. It's not as big. I mean, it's smaller than I thought was going to need that I. Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah. Mostly I just wanted it to be out of the way. I love August. It always feels like it's the most insane liminal space possible. If oh my god, I just almost fell in there. Um, I mean, if that's not my personality, I don't know what is. I feel like people born in August are all a little bit insane. Right? It can't just be me. Very easier for me to say or her to second guess. I turned gay in August. That's crazy. I mean, I guess maybe so did I. I mean, that's when I was born, so. Without you, I'll be miserable. Is this where I got lost the other time? And my house was literally around the corner the whole time? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh no. I'm so mad. Ooh, I like these flowers. We're gonna pick some up. They're peonies. Peonies are my favorite flower, if you didn't know that. I love how chunky they are. I dream of his lips on your cheek, and I get the point that I should leave you alone. Both know that I'm not that strong and would have pegged you as a sunflower girl. Honestly, I like sunflowers more now than I ever have in my entire life. Like in literally the last like 6 months, I would say I like and respect sunflowers more than I ever did prior to that. Um, People do compare my stream color scheme to sunflowers quite often, which does make sense. I just didn't do it on purpose. Also, just so that we're all aware, when Indy wrote pegged, I did do a double take, if you were curious. I was like, huh? Who's in the what now? Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one. There's a cow. Cow. Hi. Hi, little guy. Hi. Come on. We're gonna go this way. You're gonna follow me. Do you have a friend? Do you have a buddy? Can I grab him? I can't actually tell if... Oh no, they just added that. Because I made, in Optifine, a adjustment to the cow skin where they have horns, but I was like, I can't tell if that's like new in the game or if it's my pack. And then I realized, no, it is in the game because I'm not loaded into an Optifine, like, load. There it is. There's a second cow. We just need the two. There's a third one. Can I get that one too? Can you come over here? Can you come over here? Is that possible? In the summer to join the Black Parade. Alright, guys, come on. We're gonna go home. It's this way. Two cows, what? Hi, May. A llama? What do I need to... How do I... Hi. Will you follow me for wheat? Or are you just wandering? Okay, wait. Can't a girl get excited about... Not that excited. Not that excited. No one should be that excited for cows. Have y'all ever watched the Samesies YouTube video? I feel like Indy will not have seen this because Indy is a baby child. Yeah. Oh god. Not a boomer, you mean? Excuse you. Watch the video. Oh yeah. Llama? Llama? Okay, also, since I was typing in llama, Indy, do you know about llamas in hats? I like that Panty Goblin knew exactly where I was going as soon as I typed in llama. No, I'm looking up how to llama Minecraft to see how I can get the llama in the Minecraft, but it's just funny that I immediately thought of the same thing. Don't name him Carl. Carl? That kills people. That kills people, Carl. Taming, taming, taming. Take me there. Take me to there. My tummy had the rumbles that only hands can satisfy. I feel like Indy's gonna think we're having a stroke. Cow, come on, cow, 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 come on. These dogs better not eat this cow. I will be so sad. You know what? We're gonna go the long way because I'm scared of these dogs. Don't eat my cows. I found them. This is the whole point of the whole stream, was to find these cows. And it's taken me 3 hours. Now, did I look for cows at all until like 10 minutes ago? No. But now I have them. Well, as soon as I can get these cows into the thing, which you would think would be easier than it is. I have to take the long way around because there's a giant, like chasm between us. More cows! We're gonna have so many cows, guys! Also, that means that there were closer cows, but it's fine. Why do we have to keep saying it's fine? Take it from me. Sorry when it comes around. Like, oh my god. Okay. A 4th cow. Yeah. There's a 5th one, too. We're gonna have so many cows. Okay, dude. Okay, Indy, how did you feel about the Samesies video? And also, has everybody else seen the Samesies video? Because I meant for everybody to see that, not for just Indy. What the dominoes fall. Chase the cycle. Sweet denial. Cow, cow, cow. Okay. Hearts don't lie, looking from me. You see it dark, take it from me. Okay, let me onto the thing. Okay. It's getting dark. It's okay. I see the I see the place. I see the place. Also, I'm playing on peaceful, so it's actually fine. I think it's karma. No, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. No! One of our cows! They're missing! Come back! It's raining cows! I don't know how we're gonna get down from here. Oh, well, I guess that's how we're getting down. It's bad for your health, I know. Okay. It's the steepest mountain. Yeah, it is. It is. Okay. Come on. Okay. We need to do this so that we can mark this as complete. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Also, Indy, you should look up llamas with hats next. That's your next assignment. No, we have all five. We have all five. The cows have me stressed out. Oh, yeah. I thought you said the one cow, but we have all five. Yeah, Indy is 20 years old. Indy was born in 2005, if you can believe it. Okay, we have 5 cows. Okay, great, 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 great. Okay. Come on, y'all. No, 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 don't walk into there. Y'all don't walk into there. That's not your place. This is your place. This middle one right here. It's all 5 of you here? Okay, great. Ha ha. Ha ha. Okay. Now we have baby cows. Amazing. We did it. This was the whole point of the stream. The captions on the llama videos are in German. Great start. I would not be surprised if some babysitter at some point was like, oh my gosh, yes, let me corrupt this youth. And was like, let me show them. Cow pleat. Get it? Look at that. I have cows. It actually may have been my father. That seems like dad behavior. This song is wild. It's great. I just was not expecting it. Okay. We have all the bird colors. We have a dog. And now we have 7 cows? I think 7. Maybe 8. Because if there's 5, no, 7. Okay. I love how open this is actually now. That's actually really helpful for me visualizing the lake because I was like, this lake is going to take up all of my build space and I don't like that. So it was like making me hesitate on the lake situation. But now that we have more build space over here, that helps me visualize the lake a little bit better. And like also the idea of filling in some of this space over here as well. Girl wrote a whole album about being in love with her ex still while she was with someone, and then wrote a second album about cheating and made sure to say it was from personal experience. Crazy work. I'm gonna make a bridge also over to this other mountain eventually, so there will be like like a middle outlook tower, I think, like somewhere right here, that will go up and connect to the bridge that's ends up on this other side. Um, so that'll be kind of cool. And that way I'll have easier access to the nether portal because right now it's I have to climb two mountains. Um, we also need more diamonds eventually. Okay. Now that that's done, we are going to wrap it up. Thank you for redeeming your cup of tea. Okay. Let's take a look at who is live. And I can switch back to just chatting while we do this. I know, I'll be on very early tomorrow. You are going to see me in less than 12 hours. I have to be on very early tomorrow because I have to be getting my brother by 11. So I'm going to be waking up at like 8, showering, and then I will be getting ready on stream for my family reunion. And then I have to drive to my family reunion. So it will be an early day. You will miss your tea, unfortunately. Don't worry about it. It's okay. If it's really that important to you, I can add one to your count. It's not that big of a deal. I want you to get your sleep. Sunday will be later again. Sunday will be like mid-afternoon, evening time because I'm going to spend most of Sunday morning sleeping. If not all of Sunday morning sleeping. So that's what we're up to. Okay, let's take a look at this. People that I'm following, and then people. Oh no. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate those bits. Thank you everybody for being here. And thank you for Kendra's only been live for 2 hours. Kendra's probably gonna be live for another hour, I would think, after that, which could be cool. He is so sweet. Yeah, let's head over to Kendra. I love Kendra. You've rated them 3 times in the last 30 days. Shit. Well, maybe we'll pause on rating Kendra in the future for a little bit to give other people a shot. But today we're rating Kendra again. Just so happens I've rated them. This will be my 4th time in 30 days. when you stream every single day, you start rating people repeatedly. I just love Kendra, and Kendra is like on my teams and is like my friend. So it's like, why not? But then also I like to give people like I like to spread the love, you know what I mean? So, but Kendra's just been getting a lot of it, so that's okay. Thank you all for being here. I'm gonna go have maybe like a bowl of cereal or something. It's 11 though, so maybe I'll just go to bed. I don't know. But I will talk to
Hey,
you all.
I'm lesbian.
I thought you were American.
I will talk to you all very early tomorrow morning. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I'll see you later. Bye.